gold standard.
No doubt about that. Liverpool with goals from Matip and Salah at the double. A consolation from Torreira, not enough for the Gunners. Liverpool go top there, 3 from 3. We need to bounce back with the North London derby next week. But more discussion regarding today's game to come as we hand you back to the studio at the Emirates Stadium. Full time here, Liverpool 3, Arsenal 1.
Yeah, Dan, Chris, thank you very much. Safe trip back to London for you guys. Right, welcome back to Arsenal Nation Live, the studio here at the Emirates Stadium. I'm Nick Bright, Johnny Cochran and Nigel Winterburn are with me. So, since we last spoke, 2 goals conceded, 1 scored. But, Nigel, I think it's the manner of the first 5 minutes, actually, of the second half, which kind of destroyed it for us, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought the first half was decent for Arsenal. You might not agree with exactly how we played in that first half, because we've all got our opinions. But for large periods, it worked because we frustrated Liverpool. They had 1 or 2 opportunities, but we also had 1 or 2 opportunities. So you go in at half-time, you've worked really hard, you've discussed the things you want to improve on, what we want to, how we then want to try and defend and frustrate Liverpool, and you come out and well, the penalty is a disaster because when you get beaten like that, you just have to let the guy go. You have to let Salah go. Trust that he's going to miss-kick it. Trust that the goalkeeper's going to make a brilliant save. With VAR now, you cannot pull. It's a clear penalty. I don't know.
Because even if he got away with it, the VAR is going to
pick it up. So it's a penalty. It's just a lack of concentration. It's just that understanding of defending, particularly once you've gone in at half-time. And for me, that just kills the game.
Yeah.
Everything you've talked about, you've worked so hard, you come in, you've got your breather, you go out with some renewed energy, and all of a sudden, you give the penalty away, they score, your legs feel a little bit heavier, the mentality of the brain starts to play tricks with you. You then, we start to go sloppy, and a third goal goes in, and you're thinking, oh no, this cannot be the same Arsenal. But at least then we did manage to regain some composure. We scored at the end, regained some composure. People say, yeah, but Liverpool took their foot off the gas. That's all right, I don't mind that. So it wasn't a complete annihilation. It just gives us a reminder. There's some positives there, but we're still a long way away.
Yeah, well, let's have a look at some of the stuff you've been saying on social media. We can see a couple of tweets now. First one is from... We're waiting on the tweets. So while we're waiting for the tweets, Johnny, we said before the game that an improvement on last season you'd be quite happy with that. At 3-0, it seemed a little bit disappointing. 3-1, it's kind of different, because you said when we were watching it, just out there, you said, I want to see us score, and we did.
Yeah, no, exactly. And, I mean, I am... I can't say I'm happy with it, because we have been beaten, and there are things that we clearly need to improve, but there's definite positives out of it. I think Pepe looks excellent. Absolutely cut from the cloth and ready to play at this level. Virgil van Dijk, honestly, he looked a very, very worried man throughout all of that game, and it was lovely to see. Really nice to watch a Rolls-Royce of the defender getting absolutely terrorised like that. And yeah, I thought Joe Willock again, just absolutely excellent. He was looked really confident and competent at this level, and you've got to say that he really, we'll see how the season progresses, but right now he deserves to start every game for us. I really am pleased with what he's dishing out. But look, overall, Liverpool are a better team than us. I don't think anyone was really getting carried away. We're not challenging for the league this year. It's City and Liverpool are better than us. That's the way it is. But it does now place a little bit more importance on the North London derby next week. Yeah. We can't lose that game. I'd love to see us go and win that.
Yeah, right. The tweets are ready for you to see now. So let's have a look what you've been saying on social media. Chef there saying, I'm not upset with Arsenal, but I know this match would have been different if Pepe or Aubameyang finished their chances. Yeah, because Pepe had a good chance in the first half. Ryan saying, not even a bad performance from us. Quality was the difference today. Actually, positives from this game at Arsenal. One of the only positives from this game is Pepe, so a conflicting opinion there from Sammy and Stu here saying, bit of a reality check for Arsenal. They're still third, is a real possibility, but suspect fourth will be theirs this season. I mean, To be honest with you, though, guys, you two in the studio, fourth, that's a success for us, isn't it? That's what we're after at the moment.
Take that.
Yeah, I think we are. We're looking to improve. We want to see some certainly more positive away performances than we have done in the last 2 seasons. With a strong home performance like we had last season, gives us a fabulous opportunity to get back into the top 4. That is progress. Don't talk about people talk about our top 4s is good enough. It's a trophy. It's not a trophy. No. It's progression. Yeah. It gets you back into the Champions League. What does that do? It gives you more money. It enables you to maybe again bring in more quality players. So we've got to go. We're looking for the next step. Our next step is from being 5th or 6th to get into 4th or 3rd, because, as Johnny just said, we're a long way away from still the top 2. But I still feel that those positions in the top 4, particularly 4th, is wide open.
Yeah, I think I said to you as well when we were watching the game, Nick, like another barometer of progression for us would be that, I do think those 2 teams at the top are a step away from us. That's further along our journey. But if you do look at Tottenham, who are currently the 3rd place team as far as I can see, they don't go to these big stadiums and get rolled over. They always compete, even if they're never going to actually win the league. We know Tottenham are bottlers; that's the way it works. But the fact is they they always compete. That I don't think anyone has. It very rarely happens, but they don't get rolled over. We get rolled over semi-regularly. At 3-0 with about 5 minutes to go, you're thinking this isn't even it's not as bad as 5-0, but it's not great. So I would like us to see us, even if we don't win these games, maybe competing a little bit more. Like a
2-1 or a 3-2 or something more like that. Well, speaking of Spurs, we got them next week. It's on the way here at the Emirates Stadium. I've got a tweet about it here. Let's just forget the game and move on to the North London derby, please. What do you guys want to see ahead of that, Nigel? We'll come to you. Obviously, you want an Arsenal win, but
as always.
Yeah. I mean, do you expect us to bounce back? We're at home, so it's different.
Yeah, we've been strong at home, and hopefully we will continue to be that. I have no problems with Arsenal playing at home whatsoever. I think this team is capable of winning many games. I still like the new players that are coming into the squad. Yes, it's going to take them time to adapt, but I think we've seen little flashes already of what they will bring to us over this season. So, I'm always positive when Arsenal are around. So I'm expecting a win, because I am.
Buzzing for it, Johnny?
Absolutely buzzing for it. I think we can absolutely beat them. You're asking me what I want to see, of course, the win, but I want to see Pepe starting from now on. Look, the cat's out of the bag now. We can't have this geezer sitting on the bench. He's the real deal Holyfield. He's got to be playing games. I'd like to see all 3 of them playing next week. We want Laka, P and Pepe, Le Pew up front. And at the end of the day, Ceballos as well. So much creativity. Take it to Tottenham next week. Let's really hurt them.
Right, before we go, I've got to get a one-word sign-off from you both. Today, what's your one word to sign off?
Passable. Like it's like most people expected. So it's not embarrassing like recent weeks.
No,
recent times.
Frustrated today. I usually am, so I'm sticking with frustrated.
I'm going to chuck one in as well. Just forgettable. Just gone. Right, Johnny, Nigel, thank you very much as always. Hopefully the next time us 3 are together, we'll actually win. Yeah. I don't think us 3 have had a win together for ages. Right, make sure you join us here on Arsenal Nation Live for the North London derby next Sunday. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.